Let me paint you a picture. You're sitting alone. Your mind is racing. You gave her everything. Your time, your energy, your loyalty. You listened when she cried, supported her when she was lost, and stayed even when you were drained. But what did it get you? Distant silence, a cold shoulder. And now she doesn't even look at you the same. Here's the brutal truth. Most women won't tell you what you're doing wrong until they've already lost respect for you. You see, in her eyes, you weren't a man anymore. You became available, predictable, emotionally exposed. She saw the cracks in your armor and lost the thrill. Because women don't want you broken, they want you unbreakable. This isn't about hate. It's about clarity. It's about waking you up to the things no one told you, the behaviors that destroy your presence, your masculinity, your power. What you're about to hear are Stoic truths that most men learn too late. These are the 9 things smart men never do with women. And if you absorb these, you will never be weak again in her eyes. You'll stop being the guy she walks away from and become the man she can't forget. Part 1. Never overinvest emotionally first. One of the biggest mistakes a man makes is giving his heart too soon. You text her every morning. You listen to her problems for hours. You're always available, always eager, always trying. And what does that do? It creates imbalance. She hasn't earned that level of commitment, yet you've handed it over freely. That kills mystery. That kills polarity. You've made yourself predictable. Smart men understand this. Emotion must be earned, not given away. They control the pace. They observe her actions. They allow trust to build gradually, like a fire that grows, not a torch that burns out fast. Because once you overinvest, you stop being the challenge and then start being the backup plan. Part 2. Never prioritize her over your mission. Your mission is sacred. It's the force that gives your life direction, strength, and purpose. When you start putting her ahead of your mission, canceling your workouts, skipping your work, ignoring your discipline, you're signaling that you're off your path. And a man off his path is a man losing power. You see, women are attracted to men who are driven, not distracted. She needs to see that your grind comes first, that your purpose isn't negotiable. You don't reschedule your vision to spend time with her. You invite her to join your journey, not derail it. This creates admiration. It creates respect. It makes her want to earn her place in your world. Part 3. Never reveal all your emotions early. You think you're being honest. You think pouring your heart out makes you different. But here's the truth. Early emotional dumping feels needy, telling her your traumas, your fears, your insecurities, and too soon makes her feel like she's parenting you, not dating you. Women respect emotional control more than emotional chaos. A Stoic man doesn't bottle up his emotions. He filters them. He expresses them with strength, not desperation. Let her see your composure. Let her earn your vulnerability, because what's rare is valued, and what's given too easily is discarded. Part 4. Never tolerate disrespect even once. The moment you allow a woman to disrespect you through tone, attitude, or actions, you've set a precedent. And once that line is crossed, it'll be crossed again. A smart man establishes boundaries early. He doesn't tolerate emotional games, sarcasm masked as jokes, or passive aggression. He walks away at the first sign of disrespect, because silence speaks louder than arguments. Part 5. Never make her the source of your happiness. Relying on a woman for emotional validation is spiritual suicide. A smart man is grounded in his own inner world. His joy comes from mastery, from growth, from purpose. A woman may amplify his happiness, but she is not the source of it. This independence makes you magnetic. It's what makes her chase you. Part 6. Never apologize for being masculine. In today's culture, men are shamed for being assertive, stoic, and dominant. But real women crave strength. They crave protection, decisiveness, and confidence. A smart man doesn't water himself down to fit society's soft standards. He embraces his masculinity unapologetically, and it commands deep respect. Part 7. Never ignore her actions. Words are cheap. Promises mean nothing if her actions don't align. A woman can say she loves you, but if she disrespects you, flakes, or shows no support for your vision, her actions are the truth. Smart men don't fall for words. They read behavior like scripture, and when behavior fails, they walk. Part 8. Never give more than you're receiving. Love is not supposed to feel like a one-sided job. If you're doing all the work, texting, planning, paying, supporting, it's not love, it's labor. A smart man understands reciprocity. He gives energy where energy flows back. He doesn't pour into a cup that's turned upside down. Part 9. Never stay where you're not valued. The deepest Stoic truth is this: your presence is a gift. If it isn't appreciated, it must be withdrawn. A smart man knows when to leave. He doesn't stay in situations hoping for change. He respects himself enough to walk even if it hurts, because nothing is more powerful than a man who knows his worth and refuses to settle. Part 10. Never lose yourself to please her. In the chase for love, many men become someone they're not. They change their hobbies, tone down their edge, or hide their opinions to avoid conflict. But in doing so, they lose their identity. A smart man never bends to fit someone's idea of who he should be. He remains rooted in who he is, and that unshakable presence becomes his power. Closing reflection, optional ending line. You don't become powerful by being desired. You become powerful by being in control of your desire. Stoic Reflections.